All right, it's another day in the great neighborhood here, the big neighborhood. So we're going to make two screens. You know how to do that. So let's get our two screens up. We're in the middle of something right now. But this is what I want you to do. When I'm gone for the birth of my grandchild, these are the things I want you to be able to do. I want you to be able to do a two screen. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is be able to, on the left-hand side, you're going to need your Google Classroom. You're also going to need your PLTW, so you'll need whatever activity it is that you're on, you'll need that up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what we're doing tomorrow, which is Tuesday, April the 16th. So this is what I want you to do tomorrow. We're going to go in here and we're going to make sure we got this up. Okay, so we're going to compare our code. So you're going to revise your code and include for loops so that it has the least amount of redundancy. So you're going to compare your code to another team's. All right, so what we've done is I want you to go back and go get your code. All right, so let's see. If we were to go and let's say it looked like this even. So what you would do is you would begin, you would set your number to 141. You would do this part right here. You have your start button and your flow chart and your corresponding code. Okay, so here's your set to number 1. And here's your number 1, and it has an increment of if the number is greater than the end point, which is it or is it not, you'll move forward. Okay, so you move forward. All right, and then if your increment number and you do your increment number by 1, so you're going to go back, use another one, okay, and so you need another one more, okay, so however you've done this, so you have to go back and find that other one. So you would do that, and you would you would just start a new project. So go to your project. Why is it not letting me go to my projects? Okay, projects. All right, and I would go start a new project, and I would call it Bus to Museum. All right. Project names cannot contain spaces. Okay, so I'll take my spaces out, and I would click OK, and it's going to give me a whole new one. So, well, that might not be a great idea. So let's go back, and let's go back to my projects. And we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to delete that project. So that shows you how to delete something. So what I would do is I would go back and I would find keep my loop. And I would make a copy of it. All right. So I would go like this, and I would go projects, and I would save my project as, and I would save it as something else. I wouldn't save it as copy. I would save it as making the loop. Okay, and so I would click OK, and it would resave it, and it would resave the whole thing, and I would use this one instead of my other one. So any delineations from what I was doing here, I would do it again. All right, so that would be building an app. And remember, when you're using your X and Y's on your device, you would have to go and connect using reset your connection and using your code here. You would use that. You would get your X and Y's going, and you would put your bus where it needs to go. All right, you could use the code that's come with it, but you're going to find out that the code that comes with it is way too, it's just one at a time. So you want to build your code so that your bus goes here, 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 and then all the way down like this. Or maybe you want your bus to go up here like this, turn this way, 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 and then go in there. So you have to make your algorithm. So go look back in under your Google Docs. Go back to your Google Docs, and let's go back there. So we'll go www.balts.org, and we'll go back into our thing there. Okay, so I'm going to my menu, and I'm going to go to staff, but you go to student. Darn it. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to look in my Google Docs. And I'm going to go back to my Google Docs and I'm going to find if I did it there or if I did it on paper, which most likely I did it on paper. So you would go to me, you'd say, hey, Miss J, I need my paper. You go to the box, check it if you're in first period, third period, get your paper, and build your algorithm using this from there. So you may have to go back and even do an algorithm itself. So how would I do that? How would I start from scratch to build an algorithm? Well, I would go to my Word over here, not my Word, but my draw.io, and I would start my thing like this. And this is where I would create a new diagram. I'd create it here, and I would say yes. Alright, it's going to give me my blank diagram. Okay, and I would start with my, whoops, I got to start with an ellipse. So I'd start with my ellipse, and I would start up here, bus at school. Alright, so there would be my bus at school. Okay, the first thing I would do then is I wouldn't need that, but I would go back and I would get my little rectangle, right? And so in my first rectangle, I'm going to have my bus move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have it move 4. So move 4, move forward times 4. All right. So then I'm going to turn which direction? Well, I'm going to have it move forward, and I have it turn to my left, turn left, and then I'm going to have it move forward 1. So this would be a move forward. Whoops. Oh, come on. Darn it. Move forward. Okay, a move forward. And then what am I going to do after I'm moving it forward? 1. Okay, so I would be here. So I would be wanting to turn left again. So I could make my arrows go back up here to turn left. Or what I could do is I could also do a rhombus at this point. You know, each time I was here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here, you know, I could do a rhombus, but that would be too much. So instead of turning left here, I think I'm going to turn right instead. So I'm going to turn right. So my bus is going to be facing this direction. So I'm going to need to go 1, 2. Hold on. Pause it. Pause. Okay, so I'm sorry I had to leave for a second because I had to answer a phone. But we would turn right, and then I would probably do something about like this, because I'd have to do at least 2. So maybe I would do a move forward, and I would do a move forward with times 2. But you see what I'm doing. I'm building my algorithm. So that's what you're going to do on Tuesdays. We're going to build our algorithm. So that's what we'll do, and you have a great day.